Boom. Yay. VikzeLink. Hey. Boom.
Hello there everyone, welcome back to Elwynn Forest. So nice to finally be back and recording again. For you guys, no difference. For me, it's been about 2 weeks since I recorded. It's the 1st of May today. Back when I was recording these, it was like back over here. Because, well, reasons. If you follow me on Twitter, you know exactly what the problem was. And I've been like completely blowing out my computer and reinstalling Windows 10 and reinstalling everything and putting all of my files back that I backed up. And that took whole last weekend, so I couldn't record anything. That's why there were a few days with no videos. Earlier this week for me, probably will be last week for you guys. Well, I only have one more video. Tomorrow I will be editing the video before this one, so I need to record material. But I have an extra long weekend because 1st of May, red day off. So I have 3 days to record in, possibly. Oh yeah, I can actually kill Princess for the quest. Oh, no, I'll settle for the Stone Tusk Boar here. Settle for this one. But I remember what I said. I got 2 pieces of boar meat there. I'll get the other 2 over here. And zoom. I really like the new Shadow Bolt effect. Might not be that new anymore, but for me, I'm not used to seeing it. But yeah, and the problem was I messed up the first when I did it on Saturday, and it took all day, and then I had to redo it on Sunday. And then afterwards you have to deal with all the technical stuff of installing all your programs, and then making sure everything works like you want it to, and getting your settings back. Like, most of the problems, I had a tiny problem right now before recording because I reinstalled Audacity, so I hadn't set the settings correctly. So I tested out everything so that it works, and it didn't work correctly, and I have to fix these little things. The worst part though is Sony Vegas, because I have so many settings, and it's still not complete. It's pretty good now, but it's still, you know, I tweeted about that a little bit too. It lags in the preview window, and before I did the whole reinstall, I used the GPU acceleration to, I don't know if it probably affects the preview window, so that it's more smooth. Basically no lag in it. It's much faster to render now though, without it. But now it's not even an option. It's like where you can pick it. I have the option off and no other option. It's like it doesn't detect my graphics card or something. I don't know. I'm too tired to worry about it. So now when I'm editing, the preview window is all laggy. The sound isn't lagging. The sound is fine. It's just the video is very stuttery and laggy. I just can't be bothered anymore.
Hey there.
I don't think it's right feeding the boy who stole my necklace in the first place. But if that's what it takes to get back what's mine, then so be it. Do you have the boar meat? Though this wild boar meat is bland, simmer it enough in the right spices and it sure does make for some tasty pie. Here you go. And when you give this pie to that Billy, you tell him I hope he chokes on it.
Bring the pork belly pie to Billy McClure at the McClure Vineyards.
See you later.
Vineyards. Yeah, first episode is out, but I haven't gotten any. Well, it was in the second episode I asked about that, so it's not weird that I haven't gotten any anything about that yet. But yeah, first episode is out. Woo! No, god damn it, he saw me. He saw me. No, leave me alone. Did he just headbutt me? I didn't see a hit. It was more like the head. Headbutted me in the back from a distance. Well, you need to give them some sort of distance from where they can actually hit you. Oh, also, by the way, edited that episode yesterday? Where I mentioned like, oh, they're gonna remove the experience buff. Shortly after that last recording session, I found out, oh no, they're keeping it because the people had said like, hey, we want you to keep it for a while, and they were like, oh, okay, we'll keep that and the reputation buff.
I'm starving. Do you have that pie for me, Kefina? Yum. This pie is the best. I think my memory is coming back to me.
Pork pie.
I was playing near the Fargo Deep Mine,
Not very smart of a little kid to do. There's full of kobolds.
and I think I dropped... I saw the old lady's necklace. Don't ask me how it got there. It wasn't me. Well, anyway, I saw this big gold-toothed kobold pick up the necklace and run back to his den above the mine. Go find that kobold and you'll find the necklace. I swear.
Bring Bernice's necklace to Auntie Bernice Stonefield at the Stonefield farm, and I will get pants that I will sell for profit. Like, visibility, like how they look doesn't matter anyway because I'm wearing a robe. Pants on casters, like, most casters usually have robes at all times. It's only if you do like transmog and stuff, and I don't do that. So here, up here, Goldtooth. Oh, whoa, surprise attack! Kobold surprise attack! He came from behind the tree! This guy used to be in that, if you remember the Fargo Deep Mine episode, in the deepest part of the mine, this guy was standing there, and there was a quest to retrieve the necklace. It's just been slightly updated so they don't have to go into the mine again. Now he's just he has a tiny little camp up here instead. And difference between him and the other kobolds, he has a blue shirt instead of the other ones who has like a red brownish one. Run! That's... Oh yeah, also I mentioned in that episode, like, oh, I hear some vague combats in the background somewhere. Beat stick? Two-handed mace. I could barely hear it on the actual recorded thing. Also, I realized today, actually, when editing, so it's probably gonna be first time in the episode before this one, that, before I used to do like either 30 or 25 FPS videos when I was recording and rendering and stuff. And that was because of my old camera, the one over there. I think it didn't have, or at least the settings were that it only recorded the X amount. But now at least with the new camera, it records in 50, I think. At least the files I put into my computer were at 50 FPS, and with Bandicam it's also 50, so everything is at that point. So then I was like, might as well. So maybe, possibly, the videos look smoother from now on. It's not 60. I am not completely sure how to do with the settings on the camera and stuff and everything else. And that might make the game lag. I don't know how things work. I'm good. I'm not even good at games. I'm good at lore in games. I understand stories. I love stories. I love characters. And I'm not bad at games, but I'm not super good at games. And I'm especially bad at technical stuff and things like that. So feel free to help me with things like that. I have no clue how to do it. Well, got your necklace.
How are you?
Hello, Kefina. Have you found my necklace? Oh, you found it. Thank you, dear. Here, take this. It was my husband's, and he always said it was lucky. If only he didn't forget it on his last campaign.
He forgot his pants? He had lucky pants and he forgot his pants? We probably had some other pants then. Yay, level 11! Woo! And let's see. Because of everything that has transpired, last episode was the one I got level 10, so I was like, choose a spec for me. And let's see here. That episode will be edited tomorrow, then rendered on Sunday, which means it will be out Monday. So we will have probably 3 episodes, so I might even finish. I don't know exactly how long it will take, but it will be much further into Elwynn Forest before I choose a spec. Really. It's not that big of a deal anymore, but at level 15 I will also gain talent points, so that will be another choice. But for now, let's go back to Goldshire with the note to William. But we've already run this route before when we went back from Fargo Deep Mine last time, so let's fast forward!
Yes, that was gonna be a burp, but it barely was. I have 2 more episodes to record. I can't keep drinking that much Nipponsoppa. I need to keep it. It's a weird thing about the Nipponsoppa, like, if I have it, sometimes, depending on the game, of course, with this it's easy to drink, because, well, right now I don't need to use my hands, I press alt run and it'll go. But back when I was playing things that constantly requires me to focus on playing, I remember back a couple years ago when I played Pikmin, for example, I had to pause to be able to drink, and now, most recently, I suppose kind of with Yoshi's Woolly World and stuff. Yeah, preparing for the Dark Moon Fair, well, the portal to Dark Moon Fair. Fairs are coming! Oh, yeah, but we're not doing that. Oh, you have another quest. Well, that's nice, but I'm going in here.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the drinking. It was some game. Before that it was Zelda. Whatever, sometimes when the game is too intense and I have to pause to drink, I tend to forget to drink, and now that I'm playing a game that I can drink, I drink a little bit too much. Or like, not too much, but it's like, I'm using it all up. Why can't I think of the word? Whatever. Det tar slut för fort. There we have it in Swedish. I run out too quickly, yeah. That's what I wanted to say. And sometimes I kind of, like when I think when I recorded Smash Bros, I decided, I'm just recording one video, I'm not gonna, I don't need something to drink. And while drinking I felt, because it's become more of a habit to actually grab it and drink more than I'm actually thirsty. It's just a habit that I do now that I record. Hey there. You have a note from Grandma Stonefield, eh? I haven't seen Mildred in years. I wonder what she has to say. Oh, my heart goes out to those 2 poor souls, Mabel and Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help them. Let me think. I can make an invisibility liquor for Mabel, so she can slip away from the McClure vineyard and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liquor I need some crystal kelp. Although the kelp usually grows in the ocean, sometimes Murlocs collect it. See if the Murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire. Bring 4 crystal kelp fronds to William, Pestle, and Goldshire. Yeah, I was about to say before he mentioned like kelp, shouldn't that be in the ocean? Because I know it's in the lake here. Do you either because I'm level 10, he has a quest to send me to Westfall, or he has a quest for killing Murlocs. But before you weren't worried about the Murlocs, were? Yeah, it's here called Westfall. Yeah, we're not doing that. That's another zone for another day. It's the next zone after Elwynn Forest, but we're not doing that immediately after this zone. We're doing another zone. I'm alternating a bit back and forth. Oh, we still have time. Never mind. We'll get to the lake. To Crystal Lake. Yeah, and as you can see, it's the house I mentioned when I first got to Goldshire. It's just over here, all by itself. Like, it's just enough of forest or, well, not town in between them to make it seem like it's not really part of Goldshire. There's a fishing trainer, Lee Brown, fishmonger, and then there's a couple of people in the house. A skinning trainer. Oh, it's like a profession place. Leatherworking trainer. I think maybe a tailoring then? No, I thought there was one more NPC here. Okay, maybe not then. Oh, so it's just a house with some extra profession trainers. Well, I get that the fishing trainer is by the lake. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, there is a little pond there, but... And... Whee! Plumps. Yeah, so no Murlocs here on the western shore. They are more towards the eastern shore. And we have faced Murlocs before, I do know that. We've faced Murlocs in Lochmoden, at the very least. Oh, and these are just named Murloc. They have no special names or anything. These are the pure Murlocs. The pure little fish people. Ah! Murloc fin. Oh. For the Murloc fin soup. Another old quest. I don't think that exists anymore in retail WoW, only in classic WoW. Like, I would love to... I have played a little bit of classic WoW. I did it when it came out, and I became like level 24, something like that. Thing is, I just don't have the time to keep playing that, and normal World of Warcraft. Whoa, double. We have double guys here. Can we have two... Yeah, we can stack it on two guys at the same time. Oh, my imp. He's dying and I have no healing for him. Oh, it wasn't even a house, it's just a little platform. Oh, underwater Murloc came to attack me. But yeah, I just don't have the time to play both World of Warcraft, normal World of Warcraft, classic World of Warcraft, other games, doing YouTube, watching YouTube, have a full-time job, try to have a social life, having other things to do in life. It's too many things. And I didn't even count all the things I do in my life, so... I just didn't have time to do that. Didn't have time. But I do need to end this episode here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!
Boom, yay! Äntligen sång, hey! Boom, yay! Watch some videos, hey! Boom.